There we go. We've got sound. I could not hear the game, so I couldn't get the stream started. Hello, folks. Also, apologies. My voice is shot today for some reason. Alright, let's find our latest save. Should be this one. I both have the same screenshot, so we'll call it good. How's everybody doing tonight? Hey, Canuck, how are you? Alright, let's see what we were up to. Returned to Brynjolf. Oh, that's right, we were doing the Golden Glow Estate, and I was trying not to have to murder hobo all the guards. And I think that did not work out. The calmness of Skyrim soundtrack. I see red dots. Let us vanquish for our sound checks. Who's over here? Did somebody yell, I yield? Oh, the yield to the spider. Another one? Oh, yeah, there you go. Oh, no, that's his corpse. Oh, there's it. There we go. Good job, Miko. You showed him who's boss. Yeah, who's this? Are you the one battling the spiders?
Need something? I'm collecting ingredients to bring to the gourmet. He'll think my taste so refined when I offer them to him. You have heard of the gourmet? You've not heard of the gourmet? Author of Uncommon Taste? He is a wizard with a spatula. Well, an actual
Hey, Sledge, how's it going?
Are legendary. You know, I've heard the gourmet is in Skyrim right now.
The gods gave you two.
Okay, oh, I guess I had a fast travel point to go right to the Thieves Guild now. Could start using that. Let's see if I can remember where it is exactly. And it's like in one of these backyards somewhere. Wait, is it underneath here? No, that's the Hall of the Dead. Is it under this one? Bingo!
Yes? Word on the street is Golden Glow's been hit. Good job, lad. Let me take a look at what you found. Arengoth sold Golden Glow? What's that idiot thinking? He has no idea the extent of Maven's fury when she's been cut out of a deal. But I'm certain he'll find out. If only the parchment had the buyer's name instead of this odd symbol. Any idea what that might be? Last. Well, I'll check my sources and speak to Mercer. But for now, you're off to speak to Maven Black-Briar. She asked for you by name.
Hey, David Humphrey, how are you today?
If it was like that, she wouldn't be asking for you. She'd be calling on the Dark Brotherhood. It's just business.
Hey, Forber Marine. Which Fallout 4 faction lore do you think would help Jake and Soul Survivor the most? I mean, when you play, have you played through Chapter 3? Because, like, it kind of manifests itself in there. The answer to your question.
That's between you and Maven. And
I think if we were talking about, from an ideology standpoint,
Maven's
God, it would have to be the
usually
Minutemen.
involve quite a bit of gold for people. Ha, of course, your pay. You're smart as a whip lad. Keep doing right by us, and there's plenty more where that came from. Next we meet, lad.
Okay, let's go meet with Maven Briar. Also, I kind of want to do this just because I freaking love the Dwemer ruins. Hey, Bologna. So guys, I'm going to need your help in the future. You guys are going to have to be my witnesses. So, do you guys remember the quest we played? I don't know if it was last week or the week before, where we went in and we found... What was the weapon that I gave to Lydia? Lydia, let's see that weapon you got. Hold on a second. Trade some things with you.
Your command.
What was it? This thing. Dawnfang. When we did the Dawnfang quest. And we did that little dungeon. We were talking on our team about how similar some of the elements of it are to the next Skyrim thing we're doing. And I just want you guys to bear witness for me. We had started before I played that quest. I played it for the first time on stream recently.
So, you're Brynjolf's new protege.
Back with good news, didn't muck it up, I hear. Good. Here's your share.
Okay, I have to do like a certain number of jobs, right? So if I want to,
so we can both make some money.
yeah. Hold on. How many do I have to keep? I have to just keep doing jobs, right, to complete this quest line. Like eventually, I get to a point where that's. So I might as well just always have these going while I'm wandering around Tamriel. Or do I only have to do one for each of them?
Hey, this guild needs the coin.
I mean, I guess it doesn't hurt.
I handle the fishing. If breaking's a more your thing, go talk to Vex. There are all sorts of people wandering around carrying their valuables on their person, just waiting for someone like you to pick their pocket.
Oh, that's right. You still haven't made it past chapter 2 yet because of Xbox unfortunateness. Yeah, I'll spoil this for you. The Brotherhood has the biggest spectacle when you get to chapter 3 if you side with them. Hey, Raven. How's it going? Dave, hello. The more I play SS2, the more I really appreciate the level of rigor, the incredible attention to detail, and how you made this mod basically a vital DLC. Extreme thanks. Thanks for saying so. We try.
Just keep your eyes open and your mouth shut and you'll do fine. Let me give you the details.
So, feeling loose? How about you run a job for me? I handle the burglary, shell, sweep, and heist.
Alright, we'll do one of each,
Most
just
of
so
them
I
fall
remember
right
what
to
each ones
memory.
are
If
the
you don't like
easiest.
that kind of work, talk to Delvin. He
Whoa!
runs the more up-close and personal jobs.
Very up close and personal. I see that. I see that now.
When a client needs us to eliminate another, we don't operate like the Dark Brotherhood. We find alternate means to get them out of the way. We send you to plant some phony evidence in the Mark's house and then tip off the town guard. The rest takes care of itself. Sound like you can handle it? All right, take this and get out of here.
Okay. We got some jobs. Let's go. David Humphrey, having a weird bug with my settlement. I have food plot set up, but it doesn't show up in build mode. Can you go into more detail? Do you mean like you can't add more to them, or you're not seeing the food total? Like I'm lost as to the specifics of what's broken for you. Numbers and burglaries, as long as you have good sneak. I think I have mediocre sneak. I don't think I've been focusing on it. What is my sneak up at to? I haven't really been doing a ton of sneaking because we're just running around shouting at everything. So, yeah, my sneak's pretty low. But we have the power of the save scum. I am not above it. Just do fishing and level up your pickpocketing? Alright. Yeah, pickpocketing, I feel I would like to see in a future test game, maybe somebody's already done a mod for this, but I feel like Pickpocketing could use a mini game so that it's just not random chance. Like, it always just feels bad to get
I've never seen Mule this
caught
upset
and then you have to basically murder everybody like that, or turn yourself into the guards. I don't know. It feels not good.
So you're the one. You don't look so impressive. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Once again, Brynjolf sends me someone with no backbone, no determination. Faith. I don't have faith in anyone. All I care about is cause and effect. Did the job get done, and was it done correctly? There's no gray area. Head to the Bannered Mare in Whiterun and look for Malus Macius. He'll fill you in on all the details.
Your food bar and build mode is 0, and the red, and I have plots assigned to settlers. So there's a couple things that could be there. The easiest thing to try is refreshing the plots that they're assigned to see what's up. But if you activate the plot, it can tell you if there's something preventing them from producing. Like, it might be that the settlers who work it are all sick right now, if you have the disease mechanic on.
The Black-Briar family has always been allied with the Guild. Our connections with the Empire and within Skyrim make for a perfect fit. I dare say the Guild owes its survival as much to my family as it does to its own people. Some layabout named Sabjorn. Been a thorn in my side for the last few years now. Not a day goes by that I don't regret letting Sabjorn get as far as he did. In only a few short years, he's taken that bile he calls mead to market, and a chunk of my profits with it. I can't imagine where he found the gold to take it to market so quickly. Exactly. With Sabjorn in prison, his meadery will be forced to close. Then I swoop in and take over the place. No more competition.
Oh, it's all good, David. It takes a while to get used to all the nuance of SS2. We kind of designed the mod where you can just kind of set it and forget it with most stuff, but if you want to get into the nitty-gritty and, you know, get all the little details worked out and min-max your settlements and such, then you can get really into the weeds with it. In fact, there's a mod put out by CBR Gamer if you really like satisfactory type of like tinkering with numbers and trying to get things just right. I don't. Hold on, let me get it up for you. I'll get you a link. I always forget the name of it, and
I can't have that.
But it's great for people who really want to dig in deep. Hold on a second. Uh-oh, the Nexus is down. Okay, well, I can't get it for you right now because Nexus is down, but when it comes back up, I can get you the name of it. But if you were to search under, if you were to go to Nexus under Fallout 4 and search for CBR Gamer under when you search by author, you'll find it. He's got a couple mods for SS2, and one of them gives you a bunch of tools to really dig in deep and do a lot of reporting and such. Visible Companion Infinity blows up save. That's no good.
Of course.
Who makes that one?
Nothing gets done without my.
Because I think that's one of the HUD framework mods, right?
I have the Jarl's ear and the guards.
Nexus is up for you. Huh.
Anyone makes trouble for me, and I
have a message that says we are aware of an issue affecting mod pages. Our engineering team are currently investigating. June 2nd, 2:13 UTC.
Make such a stupid observation.
Thanks, Maven. Really appreciate your insights there.
I wasn't clear. You butcher this job, and you will be sorry.
Okay. Perhaps you're not aware of my my abilities. I have a very specific set of skills. I think the instant ending is canon, since to me, if you have a son and name you as new successor for me to be canon, just saying.
Ain't no doubt about it.
Yeah, that'll be interesting to see how Bethesda handles that with references, because, you know, there's like, I guess they'll probably just avoid it, right? If they talk about anything in Fallout 4, they'll just avoid talking about anything that regards to the ending, because that's what they did with between Fallout 3 and Fallout 4. But although Fallout 3 doesn't have choice ending, does it? It's kind of like you just finished it or you don't. So they can just talk about like what happened in DC. So yeah, my guess is they will just have to be, if they do any references in future games about it, they just won't mention specifics about how the ending played out. Yeah. Love to hear our song being sung. In fact, that's one of the parts of doing all the vanilla quest lines that's got me most excited to hear more ballads. What do we got here?
Then it's true, what everyone is saying. That Aventus Arturo is doing the Black Sacrament, trying to summon the
Pardon
Dark
me.
Brotherhood?
Oh, Grimvar. Always with the nonsense. No, of course not. Those are just tales.
Yes, I absolutely
Fine.
quoted
Then
Taken,
I'll invite
and
him
I
out
will
to
do
play.
so many times
He
in the
lives right
future.
there. I'm going to knock on his door.
No, child. Wait! That boy, that house, they are cursed.
Ha! Then I'm right. I knew it. He's trying to have somebody killed.
All right. I won't deny it, child. What you heard is true. But Aventus Aretino walks a dark path. His actions can lead only to ruin. Now, enough. We will speak no more of this. I am the only friend you need. I try to keep Grimvar safe, but these are dangerous times. Yes, it is quite sad. A young boy, Aventus Aretino, lost his mother recently and was sent to an orphanage. But he has returned home.
Oh, that is the Prid one in the Fall TV show. I assume that was like they made another one. You know, because why would you not keep making more of those to have them all over the country?
Want to contact a group of murderers is beyond me. But he is inviting evil into this city. Safe travels.
Wait, what am I supposed to do? Oh, she's my mark. Okay. I was like, wow, they just sent me right to the Dark Brotherhood. Interesting. But... and Windhelm. Okay, so the fishing is a pickpocket job. Got it. Let's see how we do.
When Grimvar asks...
Oh! 41% chance.
Pickpocket! We've got
Like she was looking right at me, but it gave me... I was still stealthed. 41%. Get out of here with that. She should be distracted by the bards singing my song. That would be an awesome mechanic.
When Grimvar asks me...
It would be so fun to be like, if people are distracted by entertainers or whatever.
What to say to him.
Like if you could like start a fist fight or lure them toward entertainers or any type of like spectacle that would draw attention and that it would increase your pickpocket chance against them. Oh, that'd be fun. Well, now I got a new mechanic idea I want to chase. Not necessarily for bards, but just in general. I think that'd be really fun for like a game of some sort or all Bethesda games.
And what might you need?
Nothing. Just. Do you get a bonus to pickpocket when people are sleeping in this game? Let's find out. She's probably going
Wait
home.
for me.
Oh, she's on to us. She knows we're being creepy. Pridwin is right on the side. Oh, that's a bummer. I guess it's the same feeling that people who are mad about the show taking out Shady Sands, right? That it feels like, oh, you just did one of the games dirty. I really appreciate that there's vagueness to it. Like, I actually really like the whole the time jumps between games, both in Fallout and Elder Scrolls, so that you can, players can believe, whatever happened. Like the broad stories that people would tell, across distances or time would still match up to what your experience was. Yeah, I was impressed that they renewed it immediately for a third season. So the second season must have impressed the execs there. Like as a can't lose. Are you wearing your Thieves Guild armor? I'm not. Hold on a second. What am I wearing? Does that have buffs? I'll be honest. I think I sold it right back to them because I'm not trying to play a thief. I'm really just trying to. I just want to complete the quest line.
I'd be out there fighting the Imperials right now if it wasn't for my war wound.
Oh, we're gonna stalk this lady.
We'll show those faithless dogs who this land belongs to.
Sleeping does give a chance to pick a bonus to pickpocket chance. Awesome. So if we stalk this lady to her house, we can increase our chances and reduce the amount of time we have to spend save scamming. I bet there's potions and stuff for this too, right?
Hold it there. Another girl killed. Served me a drink just a few nights ago. Susanna's the third.
Hold on,
We're stretched thin
our
as
mark
it
is getting away.
If you want to help, ask some. I'm going to examine the body.
Okay, we'll come back and help you with that. I don't remember this quest exactly how this quest goes, but we'll mark it. You guys know me. I say yes to all quests. I am one of those who have the opposite of the OCD from a full quest log. Like I don't care. You can give me 4,000 quests and I'm fine with it. I'm just gonna do whatever one is nearby me most of the time. Thieves Guild boots give 15% to pickpocketing. Ah, okay. Yeah, if I was going full thief, I would have 100% kept the gear. If nothing else, just for RP, but we're just doing these quests for the sake of, oh, they're fun. And, I believe I have to do a certain number of the jobs in order to advance the Thieves Guild questline, so I might be wrong about that. Okay. Now we save again. Make sure we don't get caught doing this.
You're not supposed to be in here.
Oh, you're right. Sorry, wrong house.
Get
My
away
bad.
from me.
My bad. It's cool. I want to bet 50,000 caps we're going to get Fallout 5 in 2077. Oh, that's so sad to think about. The I said to somebody, I think I've seen a bunch of people posting this on Twitter too, of like, man, I can't wait to see them announce more about Tez 6 at the showcase, and that's like super wishful thinking. Very unlikely, but would love to know that another mainline entry to one of their franchises is coming soon. But I'm guessing that Oblivion Remastered was meant to tide us over, so we would shut up and take the Elder Scrolls we've got. I am curious how much time and effort it took to write the SS2 plot mechanics, to write the code for them, or just to design them. I mean, designing them was like the initial idea, you know, was just me fiddling around in my basement trying to figure out, probably my attic at the time when I first came up with it. And then we expanded the ideas over a few months, and then yeah, it's just kind of, it was just a lot of playing it, a lot of watching people play it. But as far as the story took a ridiculous amount of time to write because we kept going backward and forward on how to do it, and we had no time pressure, so that was the other thing. There's with the free stuff, it's like, yeah, we get to release it when we release it. You know, I always will have like deadlines in mind so that we're all marching towards something, but you know, everybody's real lives have to take precedence, and then if we need more time to plan, we need more time to plan. The patch hub for Bard's College was removed because Nexus was putting their foot down. They do not support the VC program, so basically anything related to paid creations is not allowed on Nexus. But we actually host this. I can show you. This is not down. We actually host all of that stuff on our website. In fact, if any of you know other VC mods that need patches for anything of any sort, we have a space that those modelers can host it on Kinggath Creations. So if you go here, forums.kinggathcreations.com/resources, you will find a bunch of patches hosted there, including the old patch hub. It should all be up there. Now, unfortunately for Xbox players, those are not available, but if you're not looking for Nexus, they weren't there anyway. Hey, Brambleberry. I may have already said that, but I just saw some chat messages at Kinggath, so I'm just making sure I didn't miss any. Wearing light armor said heavy also helps you stay undetected while sneaking. I think I am wearing all light armor, but let's confirm that. Let's see. Yeah, we got Volsung. Yep, Cork Gauntlets. And then Bard stuff. Yeah, we should be in all light armor. I gotta remember we gotta get the Bard gloves finished. We have them mostly blocked out, and it's just we've been waiting for the right time to patch. I'm guessing that we will do a big Bard's patch either before or after we release our next Skyrim thing, or right around the same time. Oh, to write the code. I mean, the initial batch of code took a few months to figure out and get it working for SS1, and then SS2's code where I did a total rewrite Took me, I don't know, about a year. And then it's been worked on by myself and many other people ever since. So, you know, it has like a total of 9 years of coding into it. It was pretty, it's been a pretty epic project. But obviously it's not full-time work all the time. There's all sorts of stuff we're working on. So it's not 9 years of 40-hour work weeks or anything like that. Excuse me. You've already got the Elder Scrolls at home. Exactly, Babylon. Exactly. Yeah, there's like, you don't need another one. Calm it down. Fallout New Vegas 2 would be epic. Yeah, I would love to see Obsidian get their hands on an existing game engine and IP again. I feel like their latest games have not hit for me. Like, I didn't like Outer Worlds. I watched part of a playthrough of what's their latest one? The fantasy first-person game, Avowed. That didn't do it for me. I'm just like, man, their games just aren't hitting for me anymore, which is sad because some of their old school stuff, like New Vegas and Alpha Protocol, were just amazing games. And it's what else have they done? They've done a few others that I've played from back in the day that I'm just like, what happened, guys? What happened? You're not hitting the stuff that I love anymore. Let's see here. What are all their games? Let's see. Oh, Neverwinter Nights 2, Knights of the Old Republic 2. God, those games were amazing. Wait, they made a Dungeon Siege? I mean, I played the crap out of the first game, the first Dungeon Siege. I didn't know it looks like they made Dungeon Siege 3. I didn't know that. Do you know the children of Maven would use ASAMs to take over Far Harbor? I mean, they should. Alright, let's try again with this. Oh, they locked the door again. I've never noticed that before. I never immediately got caught by a child walking in, but they're very clever with the locking, apparently. Let's actually teach my kids that, too. Hey, you see a strange man, yell at them that they're not supposed to be here, and then run and lock the door behind them when they leave. Yeah, I know, J. Murray, you're not. I know a lot of people who love Outer Worlds, and like I said, it just didn't hit for me, and I couldn't quite put my finger on why. It felt very constricted. I think because like each of the areas you could go to was so small, but I came in with the mindset of like, oh, this is gonna be like their version of Fallout, but more space based, and instead it was like, without all the open world parts. Why aren't you all in bed? Go to bed. Fine. Alright, my plan is foiled. Most people are gone, who made FNB are gone from Obsidian. I think that's the case for a lot of our favorite studios. Like, oh, this guy left.
I own Hollyfrost Farm outside the city.
Oh wait, is it just morning now? I just waited till morning. It took too long. So now I'm just allowed in there. Okay, then I guess we can do this. Back to the...
I try to keep Grimvar safe, but these are dangerous times.
Fair, fair.
When Grimvar asks me why women are being killed around the city, I don't even know what to say to him. Ever tried taking care of children?
If you had a wish for us as to that you have yet to do, what would it be? I really would love to get in and add companion quests for the HQ characters. I think that would be nice to let the player get to know them all more and dig into their backgrounds a little bit.
Need something.
Okay, I feel like the fishing jobs are not going to be for me. Is what I'm learning. This is painful.
Never.
But we gotta finish what we started. Hello, Sir Rick. How are you?
I try to keep Grimvar safe. These are dangerous times. When Grimvar asks me why women are being killed around the city, I don't even know what to say to him.
I mean, I think the other thing with, you know, with it feeling like certain game studios aren't hitting for us anymore, also comes down to like they're trying to evolve constantly, right? Because they get bigger and bigger budgets, so they have to hit bigger and bigger audiences, and then I think sometimes they just like evolve past what people are expecting from them, or change so much that the base formula starts to feel lost.
Ever tried taking care of children? Oh, it can be a nightmare.
You're not making this easy on me.
Need
Okay.
something?
No. You just don't mind me crouching around. It's fine. It's just a thing I like to do. I'm just exercising. Okay, hold on. We need to save here, so that way we can save scum nice and quickly. Got it. Anything to do with Firefly is awesome. Wait, were there Firefly references in there? Because if there's a Firefly game, I would very much be interested in that. I'm serious. There's a good Firefly game. I'm sure that there's a good chance there is a bad one out there, but I've not heard of a good one. Is there a good one I missed somehow?
Oh, sorry. I thought I saw a fellow running away, but didn't get a good look at him.
Oh, Susanna the Wicked. Well, that's quite the name. Oh, they're cool with me. Just okay. Oh, there we go. We can make use of this while we're. Although lockpicking's not my problem. It's the pickpocketing that I need help.
Another one.
Hey, look at this.
Terrible.
Train me to be better at pickpocket.
I heard a scream and came running, but she was already like this when I got here.
Hold on a second.
Up to no good, are we? I'll teach you.
How much does this cost?
It'll cost you.
Let's see. Train. Oh, I got plenty of money for this. Sure. Thanks, lady. And also a tip for you.
Oh, thank you.
the one gold after I just handed her like $1,000. Like she can go buy a house in Skyrim now. Wait, what does Breeze Home cost? A gift of charity I did.
A few septims for my supper is all I ask.
You are loaded, lady. That training, I think I just overpaid.
No, sorry. But I did notice that her coin purse was still intact, so whoever did this wasn't after gold.
That's true.
I'm going to keep preparing the body.
Peaches, hypothetically speaking, if you were to make your own game, what would your all preferred setting be? So we've had these conversations on the team, and I think the majority of folks like fantasy, like the fantasy setting. I personally am. I could go. I like all of the settings. I would say I do like something a little bit more gritty. Like that is something nice about fantasy is you've got some dirt and stuff. I think one of the reasons I like Fallout a lot is you get like it's the retro sci-fi, but it's really dirty, which I kind of dig. But I also really like the Fallout 4 fact that it's bright and not just eerie grim. So, but yeah, we've not determined what game or what setting we would go in. I think the thing we've settled on most likely what we'd end up doing is finding an IP that we really fell in love with that wasn't tapped for the entertainment industry yet. Something that had like some deep lore, so maybe some like old book series or tabletop RPG series that hadn't been video gamified yet, and try and lean into that because it would speed up world building significantly and give us a good base to work from. But we haven't settled on anything in particular. So obviously, like I have a huge love for post-apocalypse stuff, but it's real. I feel like it's it would be hard to do that and not feel like we're just copying Fallout 4.
Hail, companion. Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet roll? Just like always, nobody saw anything useful. The bastards escaped again. Look, friend. If you think you can do better than the Legion of Guards, be my guest. You'll need to talk to your life, though. We can't just let anyone go around claiming to be an official.
Steal the money back. Oh wait, is that a thing? Will they have the gold in their inventory? My god, I've never tried that. I don't usually do training. This is actually the first... This is my first playthrough. I've been leaning heavily into training, just because speech is such a pain to level up. And then I just did the pickpocket, because why not? But I want to see this. Hold on. Let's see if I can get a... I had no idea that they got the training money in their inventory. Okay, let's see if we can get... No, stop detecting me. Look away, guard. You're doing your job too well. Wait, can I look without it? Let's find out. Yeah, she's got all the gold. You're loaded, lady. Breeze home costs 5k gold. Yeah, she just needs to run a training seminar for a handful of people, and she can buy herself a house. Okay, I didn't mean to get caught up in this other quest line. We're here for some thieving. Let's see here. That I will do, though. I will always take a source of power. I'm trying to collect the whole set here. What do we got here? This is probably... Wait, Malice, Macias, Plant Soul. Okay, no, this is... I was thinking this was Riverrun. I was like, I thought we were past the Riverwood stuff of the main quest line. Alright, let's head over to Whiterun. Same problem with Hollywood. Games, movies cost so much they have to be a success, so they stay safe for all. Yeah, it's you drop in hundreds of millions on something, can't really afford a failure at that. It's a little too big a gamble.
Well, if it isn't the Slayer of the Glenmoral Witches, how can I assist you?
The Slayer of the Glenmoral Witches. Okay, that's a reputation. Okay, so we're gonna break into Zolda's house in broad daylight. It's fair. Go away, little girl. Thanks. You too. Go play tag with your friend. Okay, what was I doing here again? Was this the plant? Or are we stealing? Yeah, we gotta be planting something. Miscellaneous. Plant the bardic inspiration. Wow, we have so much. We definitely got to add something something to do with those. Oh, there's those Glenmoral witch heads he's talking about. I wonder if he only says that line while you're carrying these. Also kind of creepy, I'm still carrying those. Completely forgotten what we're supposed to plant. Alright, we need to check our quest log. Stolen flawless ruby. Oh, it had the word stolen in it. Okay. Going on down here. There we go. These ones I like. That is easy. That's no problem. I can do those. Coins are weightless, so it's really easy to pickpocket. Oh, the weight has to do with how easy it is to pickpocket. Interesting. Yeah, I've just, the pickpocket thing, I always tend to avoid the mechanic because it basically just involves a bunch of safe scumming, which isn't particularly, like I said, I'm not above it, but I also don't, it's not fun, so. Ooh, Bioshock themes. Bioshock is really cool. Love those games. But I feel like those have the retro future vibes to them. But like obviously like Bioshock 1 and 2 versus Infinite, very, very different feelings. Okay, what am I doing with this guy? Whoops. Well, no, I'm about to pull out my sword on him. Let's see here. Okay, I just need to talk to this guy. Got it. No, put that away. Put that away.
Can't a man drink in peace? I'm gonna keep this short, because we've got a lot to do. Honningbrew's owner, Sabjorn, is about to hold a tasting for Whiterun's Captain of the Guard, and we're going to poison the mead. No, that's the beauty of the whole plan. We're going to get Sabjorn to give it to us. The meadery has quite a pest problem, and the whole city knows about it. Pest poison and mead don't mix well. You know what I mean? You're going to happen by and lend poor old Sabjorn a helping hand. He's going to give you the poison to use on the pests, but you're also going to dump it into the brewing vat. Maven and I spent weeks planning this. All we need is someone like you to get in there and get it done. Now get going before Sabjorn grows a brain and hires someone else to do the dirty work.
Okay, the weight and the amount to be stolen affects pickpocketing chance, stealing 10 gold is 0 to 1,000. Okay, that makes sense. Alrighty then. Okay, let's go talk to Sabjorn.
Sabjorn will be needed.
Huh?
Pardon me.
If it's work you're looking for, Hulda's the one to talk to.
I ain't done nothing.
Later, Strig. Okay. Honningbrew Meadery it is. I know it's not far, but it's been a minute since we've had a little loot ride. Brambleberry cha-ching. What? Are you talking about the stealing gold? Is there a way of delaying Shakar? There is not. You can. I think you can like quickly just tell him that you're not interested though, and he should either come back or he'll tell you right away like, okay, well if you change your mind, meet me here. You can outrun him. That's always an option too. He's not like the I don't know if he's quite like the courier, where he'll just keep coming back and you can never outrun him. No one's tried that before. Anyone except the courier, exactly. Yeah, so let's just pick her up later on.
Problems here? Are you kidding me? Look at this place. I'm supposed to be holding a tasting of the new Honningbrew Reserve for the Captain of the Guard. If he sees the meadery in this state, I'll be ruined. Oh, really? And I don't suppose you just do it out of the kindness of your heart, would you? I hope you're not expecting...
Oh yeah, we trained Jake under the courier. He's inescapable.
Oh, very well. Here's half. You'll get the rest when the job's done. My only demand is that these vermin are permanently eliminated before my reputation is completely destroyed. I bought some poison. I was going to have my lazy, good-for-nothing assistant Malice handle it, but he seems to have vanished. If you plant this in the vermin's nest, it should stop them from ever coming back. Don't come back until every one of those things are dead.
Okay.
Now I've got to clean up this mess.
Skeever mess. Oh, wow.
Was something we discussed unclear?
Yes. Where's the thing? There we go. This quest always reminds me of Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. You got a bigger problem than skeevers there, buddy. Your brewery is connected to some sort of crazy cave system with giant spiders. Devin Mallory is referencing one of the terminal entries in Starfield. I never saw that. Excuse me. Or if I did, I just didn't click. Whoops. Yay. Launch home. Wait. Whoa, what? Why is there a man shooting lightning bolts down here? What is going on? The true cause of the rat problem. Sorry, Lydia. Hamelin's journal. 10 years of ridicule, 10 years of imprisonment, 10 years of exile. Children threw rocks and spat upon me as the menfolk dragged me into Whiterun's prison. They branded me a danger to their pitiful existence, used words like madman and insane. Could a madman escape the prison undetected? Could a lunatic establish a laboratory right under their noses? Could a psychopath create a mighty army from the common skeever? Well, that's quite the ring he's got there. No wonder he's slinging lightning like that. Alright, well, let's grab the rest of our treasures. Ooh, I guess we have a level up that I should take advantage of. Let's see, we are at... Yeah, we could use a little more health. Yes, please. Yeah, J. Murray, I've still never finished the Dragonborn DLC myself either. Before I started this playthrough, I was like halfway through the Dragonborn DLC on a Anniversary Edition playthrough, and then I decided to start this one. I'm like, oh, maybe I'll do it in this playthrough, and I just haven't gotten to it yet. Oh, one last bear trap. Or skeever trap, I guess. Now, is that Pied Piper guy down there, is that part of the vanilla game, or was that Creation Club edition? I'm guessing part of the base, because usually the Creation Club stuff, they will either give you some sort of thing for it, or there will be like a trail of breadcrumbs leading you to it. So... Spell making to 6, yeah, that would be nice. It's so fun making just ridiculous over-the-top spells in Morrowind, and I guess Oblivion too. I haven't done it much in Oblivion yet, but it's vanilla. Wow. crazy rat man is vanilla. Okay, why do I feel like there's a door I'm missing? Here it is. Wait, no, that's the boilery. Oh, I just went through the wrong door, right? I need to go into this one. No. Wait, do I have to walk all the way back through that dungeon? That doesn't seem right. What am I missing here? I probably saw him before. He just feels like I'm always on the lookout now for Creation Club stuff, just because it's as with Anniversary Edition, it's all enabled. I usually disable when I had Creation Club stuff. I would play it once, and then I would often disable it, just because the. I mean, with the Anniversary Edition, they've integrated it much better. Oh, I just forgot to click on this. Oops. Return to server. Anyway, so I'm always curious to separate out where it's been added, because they integrated it much cleaner than with like Fallout 4's next gen update, where you just get bombarded with a million quests when you start it. Oh, and I also can just do this too. There we go. I really appreciate that they integrated all the stuff in Anniversary Edition, because it feels a lot better to have it pop up organically than to all of a sudden get spammed by a bunch of quests.
Unclear? Well, it's about time. I had to stall the captain until you were finished. You'll just have to wait until after the captain's finished.
Yep, thanks, Lobo. Found it too late. I was a little slow there. Good thing I didn't find it, though. I would have been very confused why the quest didn't complete. Oh, I can attend the tasting ceremony. Okay. With his floating mead.
Now that you've taken care of your little pest problem, how about I get a taste of some of your mead?
Help yourself, my lord. It's my finest brew yet. I call it Honningbrew Reserve.
Hey, Daniel Moore. How are you?
Pleasing to your palate.
Oh, come now. This is mead, not some wine to be sipped and savored. By the 8. What's in this?
I don't know. What's wrong?
You assured me this place
I can't
was clean.
wait to see Sabio squirm.
See to it that you remain in irons for the rest
He
of
came here to watch too.
No, please. I don't understand.
Silence, idiot. I should have known better to trust this place after it's been riddled with filth. What do you think you're doing?
Ah,
please.
I was just trying to throw the thing. Let's see if I broke the quest by that happening.
You're in charge here until I can sort this all out.
It will be my pleasure.
And you're coming with me to Dragon's Reach. We'll see how quickly your memory clears in the city's prisons. Now, move.
Look, I assure you this is all just a huge misunderstanding.
I said, move.
Farewell, Sabjorn.
Maybe if the last witness goes to prison, I don't have to pay the fee.
I don't think that could have gone any better. Anything else you need before you head back to Riften? So, Maven wants to hunt down Sabjorn's private partner, huh? You're welcome to take a look around Sabjorn's office. He keeps most of his papers stashed in his desk. Here, this should help. I thought it would be better to leave some of the details out of our previous discussion. Didn't want to risk you walking away from the job. Besides, you've done Maven a favor getting rid of him, and saved me from wasting coin hiring someone else to do it later. Remember to put in a good word with Maven for me.
Okay, how do we get up there now?
I can't believe that worked.
Does this guy not believe in stairs? Well, maybe they're over here. Ah, here we go. Quite the layout of this place. You guys got to take a long walk up to his office or bedroom or whatever. His bedroom, yeah. Yeah, I might as well take the gold. What's going to be in here? Oh, hello. That seems important. I'll take that. Oh, it's empty. Okay. Alright, let's head out. Wait, what's this over here? Have need of Sinric. Third and final offer. I feel it have been more than generous with the amount I've stated to buy, amounts I've stated to buy your meadery. Maven. Okay, so this is her buying offer. Anything in here? Any good books? Ooh. Hey, there we go. That was a clever way for them to make it easy to identify the skill books, of giving them a higher value. I don't know if that was by like game design choice of like, hey, let's find a way within the UI restraints we have to make sure players can find the skill books easily without having to read through every book. Wait, that guy was taking a drink out of the... Did you guys hear that? He did the animation, so they turned it into an idle marker, so he was about to drink the poison and take a swill. That's so funny. I wonder, I mean, I don't know if that's intentional or if that's kind of like an oversight. Someone just didn't think about what that would look like. Okay, let's take a break from thieving for a minute here and go in and get ourselves a source of power over here. Behind us. Okay. And time for another ride. There we go. $67 ads? What? What happened, Revenant? Is that YouTube gave you 67 ads, or you mean 6 or 7 ads? Is that what you mean? 67, that's insanity. That's like never watch YouTube again numbers. But I do not, I don't do the thing of like forcing triggering ads. They just kind of happen on their own. Get him, reindeer! Oh, that's it. Time for... Get him, Lydia! Nice job. Everybody? Did we not clear this place? Oops, didn't mean to take those, but... Yeah, we have multiple places not marked as cleared. What is happening here? I wonder if we hit the reset? Like if it's just been so long since we've cleared these. That they're all starting, yeah, because they're all marked as not cleared, and I know I've done some of these, so I wonder if we've just been playing this save so long we've hit the 30-day reset. Oh, is this where I get Stormcall? Nice. I love Stormcall. Christmas bardism while riding a reindeer. I don't know if we'll end up ever adding more music to this or not. I could see if, like, if we do another, like, big questline like Bard's College, I imagine we could go back and patch Bards to have a Olvis song for it, so then we'd get new music. But the actually, speaking of Bard's College and music, the soundtrack for it is now up on iTunes and Bandcamp and Spotify. You can listen to the Bard's College expansion soundtrack on Spotify, which is crazy. I enjoy that joke, Jay Murray, but that would probably drive me mad.
Huh? I'm Anska. Are you here to help? I've finally located Voken's crypt. The scroll I'm looking for just has to be here. Maybe you could help find it. I just know it's in here.
Well, that depends, an African or a European swallow.
It's probably meaningless to you, but according to family legend, it links our bloodline back to Iskramor himself. Some old priest buried here long ago. I've been searching for his tomb for a few years now. If Vokun is as powerful as I think, I may need a little help dealing with him. You can have anything, except the scroll, of course. Great. With the two of us, this should be easy.
Okay, let's go. And is she flinging these ice bolts? Because if so, fantastic. I would love to have her on my side. All right, let's get our cadence right up.
Did you hear something?
Oh, whoops. Sorry. You were standing there all ominous, didn't you? Oops. Sorry, Lydia. Oh, we were after Flawed Amethyst. I didn't remember that quest. This is why I like taking every quest. You just randomly get a bunch of XP bonuses when you're just playing the game. What do we have down here? This feels like trap territory. Hello. You are tanky. I'm shocked at how many things are still on shelves after I just did that. I don't have a looting problem, you do. Okay, now I'm all confused. Okay, we came in through here, I think. Alright, this feels correct. Oh, nice trap on the floor. One of those idiots is gonna hit. Wake up. Yeah, I don't know why I grabbed the troll skull. I'm just trying to grab all of the valuable things, and I overclicked. There are no legitimate uses for troll skulls that I'm aware of. Okay, so I'm guessing this is a hit them in the correct order thing. Okay, so what do we need first? We need eagle. Let's find the eagle switch. There's the whale switch. There's our guy. Eagle. And then whale. And then fox. And snake.
That gem looks suspicious to me.
Remember, Flaming Familiar is also very fun. Nice fire chaos to distract enemies. Flaming Familiar. Is that the one? Wait, is that the little, the things that, like, chase down enemies and explode? Anska is a very good at hitting player. That's alright, it's revenge. I've been hitting her plenty. Hearthfire stuffed troll decoration needs skulls and pelts. Oh, really? So there is a use for that random skull I just grabbed. All right, perfect. Then we'll call it intentional. I don't know why that just made me laugh so hard. Seeing him just slide down. And he's running away. I'm like, nope. Nope, 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 nope. There's Brave Sir Robin for us. I love freaking ragdolls. Whoa, 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 buddy. Hey, hey, hey now. Let's take it easy. Well, that's not suspicious at all. Alright, can we reach this without... Yeah.
Somebody help! Huh?
Nice, nice. Oh, she gives you the spell tomb. Okay, cool. There's one that has a loot animation. Oh my god, that would take... Oh, hey, there we go. That would... This would take forever. It feels like one of those things I want to see once, maybe a couple times, and then I want it to stop. Like kind of like an example that we did where we opted not to do the animation every time. For when you place down plots, the first time you place one, it does the little ASAM scanner animation. Like, we opted not to make that happen every time because it would have been obnoxious to have to wait for that thing to finish before you could mess with the plot. Okay. Let's not accidentally kill the quest NPC here. You guys are crushing that guy. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, take it easy. I'm gonna sneak behind you here. Coming through, Miko.
Huh?
Just get used to it so you don't do it in a fight or you die a ton. Oh, that's so funny. I guess it makes sense. You're looking to add some realism.
Be careful.
Old school warning, you're about to hit a boss fight.
That's Lokun, the guardian of the scroll.
Sorry, Miko. I managed to not hit Lydia with it. I got just the right angle so she doesn't get knocked, but... Alright. Oh, no. You gotta realign a little bit. There we go. Man, that's so much easier than those lightning ones. Conjuration, illusion, alteration spells cost 20% less magic to cast. And staff fireball is worth a small fortune. Well, that was our easiest Dragon Priest fight yet. Okay, what do we got here? Snake over there, snake over there, snake over there. 3 snakes and the 4th is collapsed. I don't know if that's relevant. Oh, hello. Where'd she go? There you go.
Sometimes I just like to watch them burn.
Okay. I feel that.
I cannot thank you enough for all of the help.
Try wormwood and sprinting through them when they're blocking your way. Oh, Bramble, don't you know why I moved the main quest forward?
And here's a little something for helping me out.
This is how we get our companions out of the way from now on. That's the only way to get past your companions. Alright, we're probably good for a... I think we're good for dropping a relic now. I don't know that I've grabbed much to send, but I think we have a lot of like random stuff like this. Nope, no, I don't want to... Where's my hat? Give me my hat back. Wait, was I not? Oh, I was wearing the... That's right, I was wearing the, one of these. This one. Alright, let's put some of this stuff in here. Store, store, store. And let's see if I accidentally grabbed some random weapons here. Get rid of that. Okay, there we go. Let's. What I really need to do one day is clear out all my potions, because I don't know why I just insist on grabbing them all. They're not, you know, I love grabbing stuff that has near zero weight. Potions do not, so I really need to just come in here and clean out my inventory. You know what I can get rid of is I never ever use stamina potions. Let's just go ahead and clear those out. There we go. That'll save me a little bit of space. And let's go ahead and give them a relic. Get the East Empire in here to come clean up. Change to East Empire. I've been sending everything to Winterhold, but it is... I think because it's got to be close to being done, like fully upgraded there. I just haven't been doing enough dungeon captures, so I should probably pick a new place to start selling stuff at. Oh, hello. We missed a boss chest. What is this? It's got a fancy name, but it's no magic effects. Is this a quest item for later? Highgate Ruins, what? It's not, is that where we came in? No, we came in through over here. Okay, I don't know if that's the double backspace, and why isn't she going that way? Very curious. Lets you cut dragon heart scales. Ah, okay, so I should not get rid of it. I already searched that. Did I search this one already? Missed some gold. Quest item for college quests. Okay.
Huh?
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. She can't find the path because it's blocked until you open the door. Alright, well, she'll figure it out. I don't think she's relevant again, right? That was just, she just gives me that little, you said she gave me a cool, yeah, here we go, East Empire claimed him for Dawnstar. Alright, let's go, and we just got a new spell book, right? We said spell book. Conjure Flaming Familiar. Charge your Battle Explode. Yeah, these ones are cool. Okay. What do we got next here? I think we've got a lot of stuff done for Riften now. This is that quest that I accidentally engaged further in than I wanted to. And yeah, looks like everything, a bunch of stuff to turn in Riften now. Let's go do that. Move the quest line a little bit further. Oh yeah, I just was getting rid of it. It was a spell I already had. It's not worth enough money to be messing around with. Had I still been standing next to the chest to sell to the, or send to East Empire, I would have done that. I was way too far from it at that point. Okay, so I gotta, hopefully it's marked as a quest item so I don't accidentally sell it. But I'm guessing I will keep re-asking you guys what it's for every time I go to empty my inventory.
I trust you have good news for me.
What was she staring at? She was just, maybe she's really admiring this rug. It is a very nice looking rug.
This doesn't tell me much. The only thing that could identify Sabjorn's partner is this odd little symbol. Well, whoever this mysterious marking represents, they'll regret starting a war with me. You should bring this information to the Thieves Guild immediately. There's also the matter of your payment. I believe you'll find this more than adequate for your services.
What does she give me? The Iron Mace of Torpor. I have a feeling I'm not going to be happy with this as a payment. I kind of want some gold. Can we... Yeah, I disagree. Now I got to go through the trouble of hawking this. I need some more gold to pay that lady in Windhelm for her really expensive pickpocket training.
Yeah.
Alright, so then we'll head to the Thieves Guild.
Come here a second.
Wait, what?
A lot of people are beginning to get impressed with you here, me included. Just wanted to let you know.
Thanks.
Come find me if you need more marksman training.
Nope, for some reason I managed to resist Stealth Archer. It's a miracle.
Word on the street is that poor Sabjorn has found himself in Whiterun's prison. How unfortunate for him.
Wait, what? Sledge? How much do cheese wheels weigh?
To see how our little system works. Maven sent word that you discovered something else while you were out there. Something important to the guild? Then this is beyond coincidence. First Arangoth, and now Sabjorn. Someone's trying to take us down by driving a wedge between Maven and the guild. Mercer thinks he knows a way to identify this new thorn in our side. He wants to meet with you right away. And if I were you, I'd hurry. I've never seen him this angry before.
Oh, we can practice lockpicking. That's fantastic. Nothing screams dominance like staring your enemy in the eye and taking a bite out of a head of cabbage. You know, they always do that. That's like a cartoon trope of like the bad guy taking the brute taking a bite out of an apple in the middle of a conversation.
Ah, there you are.
When they take it to the next level, bite out of a head of cabbage.
The information recovered from Golden Glow Estate, but no one can identify that symbol. It would seem our adversary is attempting to take us apart indirectly by angering Maven Black-Briar. Very clever. You jest, but they've been able to avoid identification for years. They're obviously well-funded, driven, and patient. Just don't mistake my admiration for complacency. Our nemesis is going to pay dearly. Because even after all their posturing and planning...
Always work for Popeye and his can of spinach. My kids were very confused. I took them to Universal Studios over the spring break. They were very confused about the cartoon section there. It's like Popeye and Dagwood and like all these 1940s cartoons.
Gullumai is our inside man at the East Empire Company in Solitude. I'm betting he acted as a go-between for the sale of Golden Glow Estate and that he can finger our buyer. Get out there, shake him down, see what you come up with. Talk to Brynjolf before you leave if you have any questions.
Okay. We're gonna go involved. You know, I don't know if we have any crossover with this character. Like any reference to him in East Empire expansion. Missed opportunity.
I can't believe Gullumai's mixed up in all this. That Argonian couldn't find his tail with both hands. Don't get me wrong, He could scam a beggar out of his last septim, but he's no mastermind. Trouble? He's one of the most stubborn lizards I've ever met. You have your work cut out for you. You're going to have to buy him off. It's the only way to get his attention. If that fails, follow him and see what he's up to. If I know Gulamai, he's in way over his head, and you'll be able to use it as leverage. Aye, he does indeed. And with his fingers in the East Empire Company's pie, we'll make good use of that debt. If I'm not being clear enough, that means we don't want him killed. For now, just keep on his tail and he's bound to step into something he can't scrape off his boot. Just head right back to the guild and get the information to Mercer. Nothing else is more important. If you discover Gulamai's holding out on us and has more loot stashed away than he claims, we'd find that information quite valuable as well.
Let's see what he has to say about them.
A group that has established ports all over Tamriel. They pretty much dominate the whole shipping industry. The Emperor himself supposedly backs them, which means they have fairly unlimited resources. So don't get their feathers in a ruffle. Good luck in Solitude. Keep Gulamai alive. But remind him who we are.
Excuse me. Alright, now I've got a couple of those radiants to turn in. What's your favorite cartoon of choice growing up? Oh, I loved cartoons when I was a kid. I really loved any Looney Tunes stuff, Darkwing Duck. What else was a big one? Tiny Toons, Animaniacs. I watched cartoons like all the way through high school, I think. I was actually training to be a cartoonist for a long time until I discovered programming and realized that I preferred the logical stuff over the art. But yeah, I'm actually pretty good at drawing the like Saturday morning cartoon style of back in the day of when it was Disney versus Warner Brothers. I can draw most of those characters from memory.
So, what can I do for you today? If you don't watch it, I may actually start to respect you. Job well done.
Okay, we'll try the last job type.
What you want to do? Sometimes we just like to remind the city that we mean business, so we hit them hard. Just steal whatever we can until we made an impression. Simple, right? Almost. The catch is, it doesn't count if anyone sees you take it. The message needs to be clear. We work in the shadows. Steal from anywhere in the hold, and you even get to keep everything you stole. So, you in? Now that's what I like to hear. Off you go.
Well,
Even if you're one of
you
us,
done or
you better
what?
not make trouble.
I suppose you want your share now. Here you go. Got more than you can handle.
I think. Oh yeah, she's got 4 job types. Okay.
One of the quickest ways to make some coin in Skyrim is to clear out some of the wealthier homes of their valuables. If you're interested, I could point out a good place that could use a little house cleaning. What do you say? Good. Just remember the order. Do job first, get drunk second. Now take this and go.
I will say that, you're saying, J. Marie, that we had all the best stuff back in the day. We did have some really fun stuff, but the writing for a lot of kids' shows has gotten a lot better. Like, now that I've got kids and they're watching shows, like I don't know if any of you guys has watched the, what's the show? With the nephews and Uncle Scrooge. What was the original show called? Why can't I think of it? DuckTales. They did a reboot of DuckTales, and it's like really well done. Like, the stories are really clever, and It's like, oh, this is so much more, like the writing is so much better than it was when I was a kid. And I think now that's because they're just, I think because cartoons are, like adults are still big fans of cartoons, so they have to like kind of step up their game. Ninja Turtles was probably my like most favorite thing though. The 90s Ninja Turtles, the first incarnation in cartoon form. Like I think I went as a Ninja Turtle for Halloween probably like all of middle school. I guess it wasn't middle school. When was that? Would have been like, I don't know, 2nd, 3rd, 4th grade. Get all those, once you hit a certain age, all that stuff starts to get blurry. And I know every time I say something like that, those of you guys who have me out-aged by a lot are like, you have no idea. Was also a huge fan of, this was going into young adulthood, but huge fan of Adult Swim in my 20s. Loved all that stuff. C-Lab 2021 is still one of my favorite things to exist of all time. That's actually also what got me to break past my dislike of anime style. Like, because when I was coming up, like, anime wasn't really a thing in the US. It was like, and the like Dragon Ball Z was just starting to become popular among the younger kids, and I was just like, what is this stuff? And then I saw Bleach and I don't remember what else, but on late night cartoons, I was like, oh, okay, I get it. I get it. There's some really cool stuff in there. Oh no, my character's stuck. What's going on? There we go. Come on down, dragon. He just flew away. I didn't engage him fast enough. Okay. Well, that's sad. I could use some more Dragon Souls. What is going on? My game is like wigging out on me. Hold on. Let's save. Yeah, like I can't hit the down button. Okay, there. Now it's working. That was weird. Let's try that again. World map. Oh, that's designed like that. Okay, some dragons just circle off. I have not. I always assumed that was a mistake. Like it was like, oh, I needed to engage with them sooner, but that's just part of the design of the encounter. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, He-Man and Thundercats. Yeah, He-Man was awesome. I didn't watch it, but the trailer for the He-Man reboot on Netflix was incredible. Like the animation was so good in that, so well done.
So, what do we have here? I don't deal in land or property. Now, if you're looking for...
Did any of you see the Masters of the Universe movie when you were a kid? Because that was like... It was really bizarre. It was in the same... It reminded me of like the original Super Mario Brothers movie. Of like, what happened? It was so dark. It was like... It was one of those things I watched where I was like, that's not the same as what I watch on Saturday mornings.
Oh, wait. Did you say Golden Glow Estate? My apologies. I'm sorry to say I know very little about that bee farm, was it? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I can't be expected to remember every deal I handle. All right. Had I known this deal would bring me this much trouble, I never would have accepted the gold. I was approached by a woman who wanted me to act as the broker.
Oh, that's right. Kevin Smith was involved in the cartoon of He-Man, which was a bizarre combination I would not have expected.
And walked away with her copy of the deed.
I saw Canuck. Did you see, if you recognize Kevin Smith, any other fans of some of his early work? Him and Jason Mewes, they've got Jay and Silent Bob in Call of Duty now. I was looking on the Xbox site because I was told that Xbox their YouTube channel was going to do a small little blip about Watchtower. So I was like, oh, I got to go find that. And then I just saw a picture of Jay and Silent Bob with Call of Duty guns, and I was like, what the hell? If you go look that up and watch the trailer, it is such a weird combination.
Not at all. I tend not to ask too many questions when I'm on the job. I'm sure you understand. However, I did notice she was quite angry that it was being directed at Mercer Frey. In this business, we rarely deal in names. Our identity comes from how much coin we carry. Look, that's all I know. I never promised you I'd have all the answers. Now, since our transaction is done, I'll be on my way.
Okay. Alright, we gotta follow this guy. It's gonna be hard with my little entourage here. Okay, guys. Any plans to bring anything like salvage beacons, East Empire to Starfield? Not soon. We do have a lot more things we want to do in Starfield, but like we're actually putting together kind of a request list from Bethesda of like, hey, we really need these tools and fixes before we can keep doing a lot of our ideas. Like animation tools being a high up thing on that list. So Starfield is going to be, we're mostly going to be focused on cleaning up any issues that Watchtower, or people find in Watchtower. And then we have, if Bethesda will increase the size limit for us for Starfield mods, because it's at 2 gigs and we are pretty much exactly that with Watchtower. We got cut off in the amount of dialogue we can include for Torrin, which we have some more for him. And if they extend the limit for us again, we're going to add some more dialogue for him. But otherwise, our Starfield adventure is going to go on pause for a bit, and we are moving back into Skyrim. And then next month we're going to be doing, well, actually this month now, it's June. We're going to be doing a Fallout 4 thing with Wes Johnson for his Voice of Palooza charity. So we're going to be touching all the franchises this year. Who is driving? Bear is driving. Oh, you've seen the Clerks cartoon. Amazing. That's so good. That was such a good... I'm so bummed that didn't get picked up again and extended. Loved that cartoon so much. Kirstie Alley is Evelyn. Her first appearance on television was on the TV game show The Match Game. Oh, wow. Did not know that. You ever see Captain Caveman? That sounds familiar. Was that the caveman? Was he like fully covered in hair, had a club, and would occasionally put on like a yellow superhero suit? I have a vision for a character like that. Is that what that is? Or am I making... Is this like a fever dream I'm having? She was a contestant on The Match Game. Oh, really? Yeah, Kirstie Alley to me is forever just Cheers. That Cheers and Seinfeld and Frasier are like 3 shows those are like my comfort food television shows that I do second screen sometimes when I'm working on a project where I need like just some like feel good stuff in the background. Sometimes I want music for things, sometimes I want a podcast, and sometimes I need like old TV shows that I have fond memories of, and Cheers is one of those. I've watched through that show so many times on Netflix, just leaving it in the background. It's one of the most bizarre crossovers I've heard of. Oh yeah, the Jay and Silent Bob and Call of Duty. So somebody explained to me why it happened. Jason Mewes apparently is a Twitch streamer now, and he plays Call of Duty. So that is how that happened. But very like I don't understand I don't know where the crossover in that audience is, right? Usually like Call of Duty players tend to be younger because your reflexes get worse and worse as you get older. And fans of Jay and Silent Bob would be in their 30s and 40s, I would imagine, at this point, or older. But I guess they're kind of like they're like a variation of Cheech and Chong, like where they're like, they're always going to have a stoner following from future generations. Michael, the Starfield struggle continues. Man, the modding scene still feels so staged. It doesn't have the support Skyrim or even Fallout 4 did. It's so sad to see. Yeah, I think one of the things that was really a bummer with it is that the tools developers from other TES games didn't latch onto it, and so we don't have a lot of third-party tools like we do for the other games, which really has slowed down the Starfield development. Like, fortunately, we got Script Extender, but we didn't get, usually by now there'd be like a full animation tool set suite that someone would have come up with in the community. We'd have full Xedit support, and instead it's very locked down, like what you can do with the Xedit. So it's been kind of a bummer to see, because like I think Starfield, like if you were to poll our team about what game they would like working in most, I think that all of our technical guys would prefer to work in Starfield, because there's so many new tools and toys to play with that we don't have in the other games, and it's just such a bummer we don't have more art tools for the art side of things. How is Wes Hardy? Was unwell? He's doing great now. He had a near-death experience at the beginning of the year, and they figured out what the problem was, and he is now good as can be. I just talked to him the other day. He's feeling great. He's excited for charity stuff. It's the weed, Jim says. Yeah, there'll always be a following for that stuff. It was like Cheech and Chong, Jay and Silent Bob, and Harold and Kumar. I don't know. There's probably been another group since that I'm just not in the know on. Ben Crucifixion, right now you're the delightful background noise. Yeah, I figured this kind of stream is perfect for that, where you don't really like. There's not much to pay attention here. I'm playing through stuff you guys have seen a million times. Yeah, it's just idle chit chat in the background. I assume that's what I am for most people. Wait, we're friends. We're friends. Okay. Hold on. I got to take a note. We need to do an East Empire tie-in with this, where if you're wearing the East Empire ring, we make them friendly to you. That would be such a fun little throwback if you remember to keep your ring from the East Empire quest. All right. I'm gonna put that as a note. That would be a nice little addition. I'm actually working on an East Empire patch right now because there's a few little issues we got to work out. Maybe I'll sneak that in. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? Hold on a second. Do we have one before we entered in here? Yeah, we got this one. Okay, hold on. I'm going to go back to this. I'm going to save this as... hold on. Save Thieves Guild East Empire Dungeon. Section, we'll say. I actually want to see if I have a saver right before we entered here. No, but okay, so what we'll do is we're going to load back to this one, because what I'll need to do is like detect when you enter the dungeon, fetch all of the guards, and then add them, and then if the player's wearing the thing, like add some scripting to handle putting them in the faction. So this will be a great save to test that from. Save following. I'm not going to remember this guy's name. Like I could look at him right now, but I'm not going to remember it when I'm planning this later, because it's not something I'm working on today. Might be a week before I get back to it. Following Thieves Guild guy to East Empire Warehouse. I don't know if it'll let me save a. Let me see if it'll let me save a file that named like that. Yep. Okay. Cool. It is the Kerbal Space Program modding scene is pretty intense. So good on you, Ben. Such a shame that the oh no, they've got a killer goat. What happened to that franchise? I hope it gets resurrected. Now, didn't somebody pick it up, like Craftworks or something? Or is that just like some? Maybe that was a YouTuber was talking about that as an idea of a way to try and save that franchise from the parent company. All right, we're gonna sorry East Empire, we're gonna take you down. Miko, you're the one giving away our position. I'm avoiding shouting. Oh no! They got me. Let's try again. Cheech and Chong have also been in COD? Oh, that's funny. Did not know that. I haven't played Call of Duty in a long time. I think the last one I played was probably 3. What are they on, like? How many? And I probably played. Yeah, Modern Warfare 3 was probably the last one I played. I'm trying to think of the ones I've played. I don't think I ever played any of the Black Ops. And I think they're up to Black Ops 6 already. It's been a little minute since I was into Call of Duty.
Thought I heard something.
Alright, you two got a tank. I am not equipped for this if we're not shouting. In case we did get bought by somebody. Okay, I thought so. It'd be crazy not to. That franchise is so popular. Oh, I remember what it was. It's, I think the PUBG guy, which is what made me think of Craftworks, the PUBG guy, I think, is working on like a competitor for KSP that's got kittens in it. That's what made me think of that. A story mode for that's amazing. Oh, you're gonna have like spoken those little guys talking and stuff to give you quests. Like, how's it gonna play out? That sounds cool. I feel like that's the thing that was always lacking in those kind of games for me. Is like I need a character to care what I'm doing. Like I need characters to care about what I'm doing. I mean, not all games. Like you know, I can play like simple games like Mario games and stuff without the story. Like I don't care. You know, I'll fast forward through the story. I don't really care why Bowser and Mario are fighting each time. But anything like particularly deep or open world, I need story to pull me through. Nope, Lydia got decided to start smacking somebody. Uh-oh. Alright, buddy. So much for the sneaky method. I don't have my, I don't have my crew of, tanks. Come on, boy, stands up. No, he's got a heal spell. Oh, there we go. There's Lydia. Here she comes to save the day. Alright, we'll take care of this guard with a little... No, that's not the one I wanted. There we go. He's gone. Oh, so fun. Where'd our guy go? Wait, he went into some... Ah, here we go. He swam over here. Okay. Alright, you guys got him. It's all contract based, but they're linked together and post messages emulating AI. Mission control. Inspired no small part by SS2. You guys maybe start thinking about narrative modes here. Oh, that's awesome. I love the combination. I think it's a great way to pull people in and to more complicated systems and stuff, is to give them a little nudge to try it out with a story tie-in. And I was inspired by Warcraft 3. I think that was one of my favorite implementations of a story where you feel like you're a hero, but you're also learning like a system along the way. I mean, granted, it's RTS. It's not a huge system, but it's a pretty complicated game once you get into the multiplayer of trying to manage all your different units and get them the right balance.
There's someone there.
Hey, bandits! This is what I want to be fighting. Go ahead and steal their potions while they're climbing out of the water. Lydia is essential. Yeah, I got tired of accidentally killing her. Because while we did do, I went and did the quest in Soulstime to get the book to protect my companions. It doesn't work outside of combat, and sometimes I'd be just a little too gung-ho right at the end of combat and killed her one too many times for comfort, so I just marked her essential. You know, it's clear that like their idea with followers in Skyrim was to be them to be like hireable mercenaries that would die. That was like by design. But I think it'll be interesting to see if they do that again with Tez 6, or if they recognize that like people want the waifu companions, they want the Fallout 4 type of thing, because clearly that's what they did for Starfield. Alright, you guys got him. I'm moving forward. Oh, what's this up here? Oh, we got a little spider nest. Alright. Nice. What's in here? Nothing. Oh. Hey! Uh-oh. Oh, she got me. Damn it. Damn it. Alright, well, we should have an autosave at the beginning there. I always forget how squishy my character is. Alright, you guys take care of that. Wait, who did that? Uh-oh, I'm stuck on a loop. It's not resetting my chant. Need that, really needed that foes right out of there. Woo. I got greedy. Deserved it. Deserved it. Alright, let's Let's go again. Okay, enough with this stealth nonsense. Thank you.
What was that?
Oh, there's our friend. These guys are the two-handers. Just decimate us, clothwearer. Nope, nope, nope. I want to loot. Give me the loot. Alright. Where are they? Where are they? Oh, they're swimming that way. Fish in a barrel. Sorry, Miko. Uh-oh. We get her? Oh yeah, there she is. Toast. Not good for looting, but good for staying alive. Alright, let's find... Hey, friends! We want you to go for a swim. There we go. Hey, hey, hey. Stop. Wait, what? Oh, that was just... that was not our dog. Okay. Alright, you appear dead. Oh, here's a friend. What? That was like a one-shot. The hell? Alright, well, good thing we got a quick save down. BK Music, thank you. Glad you're enjoying both. All three parts, East Empire and Watchtower. Fantastic. Don't know where that guy went. But someone over here has some serious bow skills, so we gotta be careful. Oh yeah, I see him over there. Sorry, Lydia. That's what I'm doing. Missed me. Uh-oh. Are we not supposed to kill, Gollum? Uh-oh. Alright, we gotta load back. I guess I can't. Not a great spot to be shouting all over the place. Okay, let's try this again. Correct ways I'm picking up Watchtower this week. Awesome. Wait, are you my dog? Yeah, you're Miko. Okay. Oh yeah, we don't have to do that little side bit there. Is there formal Watchtower bugs can be talked about? Yeah, if you go to the KinggathCreations.com and click on forum, you'll see we have a special section set up for Watchtower on there. We also have a section on our Discord too. It's definitely easier to do bugs on the forum just because chat in Discord gets kind of messy and hard to go back and forth with an individual and it all. But and also much easier to get support on Discord like 9 to 5. Ooh, that guy hit me like a truck. Alright, hold on. We need some fast healing here. Or maybe a cabbage. We need to bust out head of cabbage mid-combat. Show him who's boss. Oh no! I totally missed this lady. Took out Lydia. No. Oops. Okay, this one. Got him. Okay, now here's where we gotta do some surgery. Alright, leave him alone. There we go. Alright. Let's unlock this guy. Never know where the other red dots are. Is that... there's Horkers over here we're hitting. He's standing up dead. Okay. Not my problem. Alright, let's loot. Let's get all this loot while we're in here. I mean, we're part of the East Empire Company, so we're really not stealing. Ooh, what's this? Tabella statue. That seems valuable. Pardon me.
Now, there's no need.
Sorry, I didn't turn enough away from the mic. I didn't blow anybody's ear.
As bad as it
ears
seems.
out there.
I was gonna tell Mercer about everything. Honestly, please, he'll have me killed. No, please. There's no need for that. I'll tell you everything. It's Carlia. Her name is Carlia. Mercer never told you about her? Carlia is the thief responsible for murdering the previous guildmaster, Gallus. Now she's after Mercer. Help? No, no. Look, I didn't even know it was her until after she contacted me. Please, you have to believe me. I don't know. When I asked her where she was going, she just muttered, where the end began. Here, take the Golden Glow estate deed as proof. And when you speak to Mercer, tell him I'm worth more to him alive.
Okay, there we go. Don't mind me.
You needed to know more?
Oh, you have more?
Oh.
Now you won't forget to tell Mercer I called.
Oops. Whew, the gains are real small at this level. I feel like I saw a little bit of movement around here, but maybe that was my imagination. Oh no, yeah, totally my imagination. It's way over here. Oops, a little too much. There we go. Okay, let's see what happened. Wait, is this place marked cleared? I'll say let's claim the East Empire warehouse for the East Empire. Let's see what happens. We'll leave it at solitude. Okay. Close menu. Okay, let's see what happens. Hey, we missed a chest. What is going on here? Wow, that's worth a heck. I guess it's due to the weight. Alright. And I don't feel like hoofing it back because I am winding down for the night here. So I'm not going to run that glass battle axe back to my East Empire chest. We are just going to roll on out of here. Oh, is this my shortcut? Wait a second. What if we do this? Can we fight you guys? Sorry, Lydia. Sorry, you got caught up in that. There we go. Oh, we left somebody alive out there. Oh. Oh yeah, I'm always missing a lot of chests, but they're obvious ones. I want to snag them. The ones inside the little. I mean, here there's tons of chests. I didn't want to kill all these guys. Wait, what's up with you?
You're not supposed to be in here.
Oh, this is one of my. I think that's the guy. He's running to claim the space because we put the relic in there, or he's escorting the East Empire merchant. Okay, good. It doesn't try and claim it. I didn't want it to, but I was just curious what would happen. Okay, what do we got next here? I think it is probably next to return to the Thieves Guild. It is indeed. Okay. Well, that feels like a good spot to stop for the night. And I have a new improvement to East Empire I can add that will feel very nice in the quest lines. So, thank you guys for joining me. I will be back on Wednesday with the Sims Ultimates 2 stream. So, thank you guys for joining me tonight, and I'll see you on Wednesday.